Hey, what's up? My name's Josh Maggart, and this is my story. My first experience with accepting Christ was in Sunday school. I remember raising my hand when the Sunday school teacher talked about, hey, do you want to give your life to Jesus? And, I knew that, something inside of me said, yeah, this is right. My junior year of high school, things started getting shaky with my family, and my family left the church, which really kind of started my crisis of faith. Early, wondering if I really believed what I believed, if it was my parents' faith. And so going into my senior year and my freshman year of college, I was really more concerned about what people thought and finding my place because I'd lost my security in church and in youth group. Started going to school at Indiana Wesleyan University, and I really actually found a lot of identity in my cheerleading. My freshman year especially, that's all I did. I didn't really think about anything else. I was going to a Christian school. It's so attacked by Satan. It was hammering me. And I was just more concerned about looking good and, hanging out with cool people and just making a name for myself with cheerleading. It was on a trip down to Georgia. I had to pick up some cheerleading mats that God reached out to me through a song by Stephen Curtis Chapman. I don't even remember what the song was now, but he reached out to me and just made me know he was there. He just let me know, hey, Josh, I'm there and I love you. So I started struggling a lot with depression. And through my junior and senior year, I struggled with it so much. And even though I'd had this experience with God, by the time I left my senior year of college, I was a ministry major. And when I left, I wasn't sure that there was a God. I had lost my faith in God completely. After college, I moved to Alabama and lived there for 3 years. Got into debt financially, really made some poor choices. Started drinking real bad. Tried marijuana. I smoked pot with some guys that live right next door. And the crazy thing was I knew that God still had a call on my life. He kept coming back into my life. I was so struggling with depression and knowing I had this purpose in life, but feeling so off track that I was walking out by this road where semis came by pretty frequently, and I felt so alone and so scared of life and so just lonely that I was ready to just step out in front of a semi. I hit rock bottom, and my mom came, and she was my Jesus. She came into my life and showed me that God loved me so much. I knew it was time to move back home, even though I didn't want to do that. It was the most amazing time for me because when I made that realization that Christianity is not about rules and regulations, when Christianity is not about looking good, and Christianity can be enjoyable, can be fun, you can have this real relationship with God. When I realized that, I was free. And I'm not even joking, a month later I met my wife to be. And God just took things off, and that's been 4 years ago, and I have a son now, and I know that the things that I've struggled with, he's never going to have to struggle with because God has set me free. I think the thing that has changed most in my life from that time of feeling in bondage till now is this freedom that God brings, that Jesus brings into my life. The difference is that I'm no longer bound to this rule mentality. I have this freedom in Christ to love and be loved by Him. I'm amazed to see what God has done in me and the message in my life, the story He's giving me and given me in my life, and how it can be a testament to others. I'm excited about sharing it. I'm excited about sharing my story, and it's awesome, man.